occurs when one transaction updates an item of the database and somehow the transaction fails, and before the data gets rolled back, the updated database is accessed by another transaction. These comes the read-write conflict between both transactions. At time t1, transaction tx read the value of account. Already the A account having the value 300. Now we are reading the value of account A rupees 300. At time t2, transaction tx adding the amount 50 into A account. Now the value is increased. The value is the A value is 300 plus 50, that becomes 350. At the time of T3, transaction TX write the updated value into the account. At the time of T1 nothing happens. At the time of T4, transaction Ty read A value, read account A value, it will be read 350 because already updated A account, so the value reading A that contains 350. At the time of T5, transaction TX roll back due to server problem and the value changes back to 300. It is initially the value of A is 300, so it rolled back to the same value 300. But the value for the account A remains 350 for transaction TY as committed, which is the dirty read problem, and therefore it is known as dirty read problem. Unrepeatable read problem. That means write-read conflict. It is also known as inconsistent retrieval problem that occurs when in a transaction two different values or reads for the same database item. For example, consider two transactions TX and TY perform the read-write operations on account A having an available balance 300. At time T1, transaction X read the value of A, that is the value is 300. At time T2, TY read the value of A account, that also 300. At time T3, TY transaction updating the adding 100 with the value of A account, with the A account value, that is 300 plus 100 400. At the time of T4, transaction TY update the value 400 into the database. At time T5, TX transaction read A. Now the value of account A is 400. So already in T1 process reading A value, that is 300. Here at time of T5 transaction X read the value of 400. So this is call it as unrepeatable read problem. In order to maintain consistency in database and avoid such problems that takes place in concurrent execution management is needed, and that is where the concept of concurrency control comes into the role. Thank you.
Remaining things we will see in next class. Thank you.